It's been a long time since we looked at Bill Burr. Good time, crew.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left him.
Okay. We didn't leave. There was just no more new content that was popping up for us to check out on Mr. Bill Burr. He didn't get blocked or claimed by an entity. But now...
So here we are.
Look, man, this is a controversial one. This is gonna be... You can tell by the title of this video. A lot of people are not going to be happy with the title of this video. But...
However...
You know Bill Burr don't care. You can't cancel the Burr.
No, you can't. But, I mean, hey... I think a lot of times he just says what needs to be said.
Well, not a lot of times, yeah. But let's just get to it. Bill Burr. 5-year-olds have no excuse. Man. I'm curious to hear the story. I'm actually curious about this. Let's check it out.
Okay.
What's up? How you doing?
How old
Was this too quick a transition? You know what I mean? Like 9, 10 black dudes in a row and then like the whitest man on the planet. Let your eyes adjust.
Yeah.
I was watching George Bush today, man. I don't want to be a dick or anything, but could that guy like rehearse before he gives a speech? You know what I mean? Just say it like a couple of times. How awful was he during that hurricane? He's just walking out, man. He's just like winging it. Walking out on the White House lawn, there's like sun in his eyes. He's just out there like, there was a hurricane.
That would be relevant to today, too.
People are wet. People don't like being wet unless they're swimming in a pool. He sounded like a little kid giving a book report who like didn't read the book. Just up there making up shit like, there was a dog and he bit somebody and they didn't like it. Every night I gotta watch that idiot on the news, or they're doing stories about how fat kids are getting. You see that every night? Every night they're talking about kids are obese now. Not fat kids, not chubby, they're obese. Like bedridden. like just laying there like, I had my first heart attack when I was 4. I was riding on my big wheel, I couldn't feel my left side, I began to pass out my head. Yo, I don't want to be a dick, but how do you get that fat that quick? I can see you're 30, 40 years old. You went to McDonald's for 20 years. You got a little gut going. But you're 5 years old. There's no excuse for that shit.
I blame the parents.
I'm telling you, man, that's the parents' fault. You know, stop feeding him. He doesn't have any money. You know, seriously.
Oh, look, this is going.
You can't go get a job so he can go buy more food. He's got to eat whatever you give him. Just put a plate of seaweed right in front of him. Go ahead, eat it. I don't want to eat it. Good, go to bed. Those are your options. I own you until you're 18. Do some jumping jacks. No, but these parents are ridiculous. They act like they have no control. They're like, well, I don't know what to do. I mean, I tried to make him eat a salad, but he didn't want to eat it.
Buy salad.
He was like, no, I want a cupcake. I said, you can't have it. But then he sat on my chest, and I couldn't breathe, and I just wanted to get up after a while. People, you need tough love at that moment. If your kid is obese and he's still asking for cake, you gotta be like, no, you little shit. You're eating carrots and celery until I can pick you up again. This is ridiculous. You got a goddamn hernia on your birthday. I know that seems harsh to be making fun of obese kids. I'll tell you why I'm doing it. They don't really exist. At least to the level that they're saying it's an epidemic. You know, which means when I leave the theater tonight, I should have, like, difficulty getting to my car because of all these fat fucking kids out there like, Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. They're like locusts.
Now that Staci's done laughing in my ear, I can think.
Sorry.
He's right. He's right. It's the fault of the parents. But you know what? We had this conversation the other day. If you provide different things, it's just like what we're not gonna have in the house. We're not gonna have these things that are bad for you inside the house. I'm not eating them. You're not eating them. We as a group are not going to eat them. We're going to only be drinking spring water and coffee that's black.
But you know, part of that problem is parents eat the same way. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I
like,
said. We all have to, it's a collective.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if the parents are like, if they drink a soda every day, like they're not going to buy fruit and stuff. If they're not eating it, they ain't going to make their kids eat it.
Yeah, you can't tell your kid, hey, you're eating this and then
But
have
I'm not.
cupcakes and fudge rounds in the pantry. Because then they can just be like, they eat the fudge round. You get it? So
they don't, but he's right. They don't have money. They don't have a job.
They don't have any money, so they eat what you have to. They eat what you buy.
And let's not act like the school lunch is doing it, because school lunch is terrible, and I don't think anybody ever gained a pound off of school lunch. It's definitely what we're making at home.
Yeah, I mean school lunch. Come on. Pizza every day with milk.
Okay.
I don't know
the
what
milk,
to say. The pizza
yes.
and the milk.
Milk's fattening.
Pizza, milk, and bread.
But I just
Like
feel like
a
it ain't
roll.
even enough food, like, for them to really, I don't know. I just think it's funny because people do get upset about that, but it's like, but what are you up, like, you had complete control over this human. I don't know, guys.
Yes, I'm crew. We have to take control of ourselves. We have to change ourselves before we can change the world, before we can change our families. That's something we all have to think about. We don't have any kids, so we'll tell you how that works out in the next 10 years. So, of course, that'll be a conversation, but let us know what you think in the
We'll refer back
comments.
to Bill Burr.
And we'll refer back to this video where I said this.
Ooh, yes. You guys will hold us accountable in the
By
future.
then, I won't have any hair. I have like a big beard.
Oh my gosh. No, he won't. He cannot stand facial hair, you guys. He
I'll
will
have
not.
no beard. I'll just have my little mustache that I grow. And then I'll be like,
Morris Chestnut.
my daughter is the best soccer player on the team. On my team that I coach.
He plans on coaching her soccer team, and he will be only coaching her soccer team, and she will be the star of the team, according to him, even though her mother is the better player. No, I'm just kidding.
Get that group out of here. Right. Because we're done with the lies here. Okay, no more lies.
You guys, we are both very skilled.
No more lies for the camera.
We are very skilled.
No more lies
soccer
for the
players.
camera.